Hello, welcome to the Power Pivot, the exclusive podcast and video cast for established online business owners who have outgrown their current offers and want to redesign their offer suite, but have no idea how. So, years ago, someone told me that they had bought what was basically a business in a box. So, they bought the idea, the name, all the offers included, basic website setup, basic marketing channels, and it had actually made them super successful. And based on what she saw me share at the retreat, she was like, "You should be doing that." And honestly, this was, like I said, a long time ago, 6, 7 years ago. And I knew that even back then, that was exactly what I wanted to do. Create offer suites, come up with these sort of, offer ladders, offer lineups, whatever you want to call them. However, I personally didn't believe that it was possible that anyone would pay me for it, even though someone just told me they paid for it. But instead, I spent years doing adjacent things. So over the years, I've been on retainer. I've sold done for you service projects. I've sold VIP days, both for strategy and for results like services done for you things. I've created and sold group programs and courses on how do you create and sell a specific offer type. You might have actually been through booked out or sold out on how to create a service or how to start a template shop. I had a template shop. I should probably mention that. I consulted, I coached when it came to sales and scaling. I had group programs, I had one-on-one coaching, I had one-on-one strategies. I've had two different memberships. Really, the only online business model I've never tried was software as a service or an agency. And the through line in all of my work has always been that I can see how all of the pieces work together. So I see again and again in my feedback forms and my testimonials that how their business transforms is that I see the different offers they have, my clients' expertise, and what makes it so desirable. And that is really what made me so sought after when it came to the messaging, copywriting, and sales work I did, was that I could see how it all tied together and why people would pay you for that expertise. And then in the middle of everything, I got engaged and we started talking about the future, family, sleepless nights, homeschooling, just the first year of toddlers that is pretty wild as far as I can tell. And it really became apparent that after my years of being a digital nomad and emigrating, that there's not very much of a local support system. And since we're both entrepreneurs, there's not really financial aid either, right? The financial aid is us. So I decided that if our family would grow the way we wanted to, that I needed a different business model to support that future. And I did the very logical thing and started another membership. And I committed to doing affiliate marketing. Why? Because these are super high volume, they can be lower input, they can be organic SEO driven. There is the potential to pre record everything and create it all in advance or even outsource it. If you want to guess how that went, I have quietly closed the membership down within the year because I basically ended up building the wrong business for the wrong reason, which is not that, the desire is wrong, but I made a very wrong turn there. And it wasn't like a lightning strike. It was just slowly eroding how I like to work, how I want to show up. And it required all these things to build this type of business that I don't want to do. And listen, I know people that are made for low ticket, high volume businesses. I know a person that they create an extra influencer account on the weekend just for fun, and they attract brand deals within 2 weeks. They build up to like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 followers in like 2 weeks' time. I am not one of them. Like, secret, I have never had a TikTok account. When people send me links to TikToks, I'm like, sorry, I don't have the app, can't watch it. Used to work, doesn't work anymore. I'm not on it, right? I don't create reels or any of that. So for me, I see a lot of people talking about it's about the economy and the trust recession and launching has changed and this has changed and maybe I stopped list building and it wasn't that, right? The problem in my business wasn't that external thing. And it might not be the problem in your business either, because in my business, the problem was me. I was denying the truth. I was avoiding my business and my offers because I dreaded working the plan. The plan was strategically very sound, but I did not want to do it. Until the bills became due and I was forced, to do what had to be done to pay the bills. But I honestly, over time, fell out of love because I got so far removed from the work that lights me up that I actually considered quitting. So I was secretly happy when a one on one client would come my way and I could go really deep into their business and offers. And even though that wasn't what I was building anymore and that wasn't what I was selling, I would be so happy when they showed up, right? Because I would get to do what I really wanted to do and I would get to keep the lights on without having to sell a membership, without having to do affiliate marketing, without having to sell my self study offers. And shockingly enough, 50% of the people that I interviewed for market research over the last few weeks have said that if they did not figure out how their offers would be easier for them to deliver, how they would feel excited about them again, and how they would be able to sell them and have it all sort of work together as one system, they were very likely to quit altogether. And these were all highly experienced online business owners with tons of expertise. And I just want to say that if you've built a business and built a series of offers that you fell out of love with along the way and you're considering quitting because you're struggling with your offers and how they work together, you're not alone, right? And ironically, me personally, I've been 5 minutes away from applying for a barista job multiple times. And honestly, it was because I refused to admit the truth that I didn't want to do the low ticket, high volume, hands off type of business model. I don't dream of a 4-hour work week. Like, are you kidding me? I love my job. So for me, the decision that I made was that high volume was out. And that if I was gonna give up on online business because of the trust recession, the economy, Claude coming for my job, ChatGPT taking over, all that stuff, I would rather fight to the death for the business I wanted first. So right now, what is happening, what I'm doing, what you're seeing me do in public is pivoting back into working one-on-one in real time. And I'm saying that that's what's for me. Not for you, probably, maybe, I don't know. Not for everybody, but for me, the deep strategic one-on-one work is where I get my rocks off. It's where I do my best thing. It's where I have my favorite days when I sit here one-on-one with clients and we dive deep into the strategy or sometimes even in person locally. Like, those are my favorite days. It's where I do my best work. It's where I can add the most value to someone's business. Like, there is a fucking reason that my top strengths finder strengths are strategic, activator, and ideation. And I am done denying myself the work that I love. And if that means that my work life will be harder to combine with other things that I want in my life, we'll just have to find solutions for that. Because I know that what the solution is not, I learned this the hard way. It's not forcing myself to continue doing the things that I hate and to deny that until I am ready to give up on the business entirely. And honestly, this is one of the things that I find so annoying about our industry. There are so many business coaches out there. They are preaching that there is one way, one offer ladder, one business model, one silver bullet that's going to make you successful. And that is absolute garbage nonsense. If you meet certain conditions, and when I say that, I mean if you have a crystal clear offer that solves a real problem and people are willing to pay for the solution to solve it, you can package it in at least 10 different ways to be successful. I can package up what I do in at least 10 different ways. And I'm not going to bore you by listing them all out, but I'm going to have the best time and the best results, I believe, if I package them up the way that I'm doing now. So what I did, and what you might have noticed, is I took down my entire website today, and I replaced it with one new page. And if you scroll down the page, you will see that there are 3 different ways to work with me one-on-one from here on out. And these are gonna shift over time, very likely. The price is gonna change, and when I say change, I mean the price is gonna go up as I gather more testimonials, more evidence, more social proof of how well this works. So the price you see now is not the price you're gonna see next month, very likely. But let's just go over them real quick for funsies. So option one is intro offer, right? Entry level, your chance to book an offer suite audit with me. What's that? It's a 90-minute deep dive where we dig into what is currently working in your business, what's not, and what could the next iteration of your business model and sales system look like. Super special introductory price right now. You can book a spot directly on the website, and I'll talk to you if you want to have a conversation about how we can work together. I will give you the link for that too. Then there's option two, which is my absolute lover. Don't tell my husband, I'm kidding. It's the Profitable Pivot VIP Day. So this is a full day for established online business owners who have outgrown their current offers and are ready for a redesigned offer suite and a clear transition plan so that they can step into more fulfilling higher level work without confusing their audience or tanking their sales. There are limited spots for these because again, they're VIP days. They are intense. They're great for people that are ready to sit down and meet up with a strategic partner and map out what does that offer suite look like and actually make decisions and a plan on how to get there. And then finally, there is these are highly limited spots, but there is the option to book quarterly pivot consulting with me. This is for you if you know exactly what you want to build next, but you don't have the time to help implement it. So if you have a large team, if there's a lot of current delivery that you have to do, then the pivot consulting is for you. So this is where I actually create your pivot project plan. This includes team assignments, and what you have to do, what you can outsource to someone else entirely potentially, and then I will actually be on hand for 12 weeks to advise and consult while you implement your new direction. If you're like, I know I want your help implementing, but I'm not sure what I want to build next, please start with the Profitable Pivot VIP Day so we can actually decide what the next level for you looks like. So, for all of these counts that you can book directly from my website, or if you want to chat about which of these offers is right for you, you can just book a sales call on there as well. I have included the links in the description on the page wherever you're seeing this. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening to the first episode of the Power Pivot and get ready for episode 2, where I'm going to talk about why you're overthinking your offer and how that is keeping you stuck.